You've met a silent manipulator before. You just didn't realize it. Because they don't shout, threaten, or demand. They don't raise their voice. They raise your doubt. A silent manipulator works quietly, gently, invisibly. They don't push you. They let you walk exactly where they wanted you to go, while believing it was your own idea. And the terrifying part, they can take over your thoughts in under 5 minutes. Think about the last time someone made you feel guilty for something you didn't do, or made you apologize even though you were the one who was hurt, or made you question your memory, your decisions, your confidence, without ever saying anything directly. That is not an accident. That is a technique. Most people imagine manipulators as aggressive, but the most dangerous ones are soft, polite, warm. They look harmless. The co-worker who always needs a small favor, the friend who acts disappointed when you set a boundary, the partner who says, "I'm not mad, just surprised you'd do that." Silent manipulators win because they hide behind kindness. They weaponize patience. They win your trust before they take your control. They don't attack your mind, they slowly rearrange it. So how do you spot them in 5 minutes? The first sign is subtle pressure disguised as concern. They rarely say, "Do this." They say, "I think you'd be happier if you did this," or "I just want what's best for you." Their words sound supportive, but your stomach tightens. Your instincts whisper something is off. The second sign is selective helplessness. They pretend they can't handle certain tasks, emotional, logistical, financial, so you carry the weight. Not because they can't, but because it's convenient when you do everything. The third sign is emotional micro-punishments. They don't yell, they don't explode. They simply change the temperature of the room. Shorter replies, colder tone, distant eyes. You feel the shift. You feel uncomfortable, you want to fix it, so you adjust your behavior. They didn't need to control you, you controlled yourself. Another sign, they rewrite the story while pretending to agree with you. They nod, they smile, they say, "You're right." And then they add one tiny phrase, "But you have to admit, but honestly, but maybe it's just me." Each phrase shifts the narrative 1 degree. 1 degree becomes 10, 10 becomes a full rewrite. Now the truth feels fuzzy, and uncertainty makes you compliant. One more example, they give compliments with hooks. "You're so good at calming down when you're not overreacting." "That outfit looks great, way better than the one you wore last week." "You're one of the strong ones, not like some people." Every compliment contains a cage. Every sentence contains a comparison. Every kindness contains a hierarchy. Silent manipulators don't break you with force. They shape you with implication. But here's where things get complicated. Not every quiet person is a manipulator. Not every soft-spoken friend has an agenda. Not every "are you okay" hides a trap. Humans misunderstand each other constantly. So here's the counter-argument. Are we seeing manipulation, or are we projecting fear? If we label every uncomfortable feeling as manipulation, we become paranoid, rigid, alone. We stop trusting. We stop connecting. We stop allowing people to influence us in healthy ways. Real relationships require negotiation, compromise, emotional influence. That's normal. The line between influence and manipulation is thin. So thin that sometimes the difference is invisible from the outside. So the question becomes, where do we draw that line? The best test is simple. Do you feel smaller after interacting with them, or stronger? Do their words give you space or take it away? Do you make decisions freely, or do you make decisions to avoid their disappointment? Manipulation steals your agency. Healthy influence strengthens it. Silent manipulators win when you stop trusting yourself. So the fastest defense is rebuilding trust with your own instincts. Your body recognizes danger long before your mind rationalizes it. If someone consistently leaves you confused, guilty, or indebted, you're not imagining it. Patterns don't lie. The truth is simple. Manipulators control the world quietly because silence is disarming. Silence feels safe. Silence feels harmless. But silence can also be a weapon sharpened over years. Now the question becomes yours. You've met a silent manipulator before. Maybe today you finally saw them clearly. Or maybe the truth is even harder. What if the silent manipulator is sometimes you? Be honest, be brave. And tell me in the comments, do you think silent manipulation is always intentional, or can people manipulate without realizing it?